Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for SAT. We have been solving SAT grammar questions out of this book here, the official SAT study guide. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problems that we are about to solve are the ones that you will find on page number 721. Please turn to it. Page 721, and today is our lesson number 30. These are the questions in the series of 18 questions, and these are the last one-third of the question in the series, and these are hard questions. Number 25 through 29, those are hard questions. Yesterday we did the first column, those were medium questions. Day before yesterday we did the ones that you see on page number 720, and those were the easy questions in the series of 18 questions, beginning with number 12 and ending with 29. Number 25. The exchange between the teacher and the student promotes learning. Is there something wrong with that sentence? The exchange between the teacher and the student promotes learning. Now, had that been the end of the sentence, how would we fix this sentence? Had that been the end of the sentence, how would we have fixed this sentence? The answer is we would not have. The sentence is fine. The exchange between teacher and student promotes learning. That tells us we do not know what the answer is, but the answer is not A. It's fine. Promotes with an S here because the subject of the sentence is the exchange. The rest of the stuff does not matter here. The subject of the sentence is exchange, and it reads, the exchange promotes with an S. It is fine. The exchange promotes learning. Let's go on then. A learning that is far different, from that which results as the student listens. Far different, a learning that is far different from that which results not as the student listens, but which results when the student listens. How does it go on to finish? But does not participate. One more time, the sentence should read, the exchange between the student and the teacher promotes learning far different from that which results not as but when the student listens but does not participate. So we need to change that as to when. The answer is C. It is far different from when the student just listens but doesn't participate. Number 2. Studying the language and the culture of a foreign country is highly recommended to tourists who expect to learn from his or her vacation. Who are we talking about? One more time, it says studying the language of a country is highly recommended to the tourist. Studying the language is highly recommended to the tourist who expect to learn from his or her vacation. Do you see a problem here? The subject of the sentence here is studying the language is highly recommended to the tourist. I made a mistake here. I should not have put the S here because that ruins the whole thing. To the tourist. To the tourist. It is singular. One more time. studying the language, let me get my pointer here. Studying the language is highly recommended to the tourist who expect, this verb here, expect, has to agree with the subject of the sentence. What is the subject of the sentence here? The subject here is the tourist. The tourist who expects, not expect, the tourist who expects to learn from, as you can see, singular. The subject is singular, who expects to learn from her vacation. Who expects to learn, with an S, who expects to learn from her vacation. Not who expect to learn from her vacation. That would not work. In that case, this would have to be tourist, and this would have to be who expects to learn from their vacations. But then again, the vacation would have to be plural too. It will change the whole sentence in the plural form. The sentence is written in a singular form. Who expects to learn from his vacation. The answer is C. The answer is C. Next one. For we students, concern about impending tuition hikes was even more acute than apprehension about the final exam. For we students, the tuition hike was very important. Let's leave that as a sentence. For we student, the actual sentence says, for we student, concern about impending tuition hikes was even more acute than the apprehension about the final exam. We changed that. We are just concentrating on the interesting bits. We left out all the boring bits. It simply says, for we student, the tuition hike was very important. You see a problem here? It should not be for we student, it should be for us students. For us students. Now, how can I convince you that that's what the problem here is? How can I convince you that that's what it needs to be? Instead of we, it needs to be pronoun us. Instead of a noun we, it needs to pronoun us. How can I convince you of that? By giving a couple of examples. You would not say it's for I. You would not say it's for she. You would not say it's for they. None of these sentences will make sense. It's for me. It's for me. It's for her. It's for them. Not for we student, but for us student. For us. For us, not for we. For us. For them. For she. For her rather. For her. For him. For them. You wouldn't say for she. We wouldn't obviously. We wouldn't say for we would say for us. For us students, if you leave out the word students here, if it makes it easier for you, now it reads for us. You see, now it makes it even more clear. For us, the tuition hike is very important. Tuition hike is a big freaking deal, is what they're trying to say here. Do you understand? You didn't hear me here say that, okay? It just came out like that. So that was the problem. The problem here is A. It should be for us, it is important. Not for we. The penultimate one, the second to the last one, number 28. The jury took offense at the prosecutor's mocking tone, but could deny neither the accuracy, they could deny neither the accuracy or the seriousness of the crime. Now, as I always remind you, in every exam, the exam that you take, in the entire exam, in the entire writing portion of the exam, the entire writing portion of the exam consists of 800 points, and the entire exam, they will give you only one question, only one in the entire exam, which will test your knowledge, whether or not you know these idioms. It has to do with idioms. The idioms that they're talking about are either or neither nor. It is neither this nor that. You can have either this or that, either or, neither nor. That's what that is. They could deny, they being the jury, they being the jury, they could deny neither the accuracy nor the seriousness of the crime. Jury could deny neither the accuracy nor the gravity of the crime. Did we ever learn the word gravity? It came out of nowhere. Gravity, of course, from the context you can figure out that in this context, the word gravity is being used as a synonym of seriousness. Gravity. Did we ever learn that? Oh yes, we did. What do you know? The jury could deny neither the accuracy nor the gravity of the crime. And that will be day number 22. Day 22. If you're interested in learning this word properly, just type in SAT vocabulary words, day 22, and it will pop right up. Day 22. Now, why do you suppose they didn't use the word gravity? Why did they use the word seriousness? Because this portion of the exam test has to do with writing portion. They do in the writing portion of the exam, they're not testing your vocabulary. The vocabulary is a big deal in the reading part of the exam. So here, had they given the word gravity, it will throw people off. It will confuse people who do not know the meaning of the word gravity in this context. And that will ruin the whole thing. They're trying to see if you know your grammar. They're not trying to see if you know your vocabulary, which is why they use simple words in the writing portion. Had the same question appeared in the reading portion of the exam, in the harder 1/3 of the exam, it would have said gravity instead of seriousness. The jury could deny neither the seriousness nor the gravity, or rather, neither the accuracy nor the gravity of the crime. Neither, nor. Not neither or. That's all. The answer is D. Let's do the last one. It says, available through the school guidance council, available through the school's guidance office is a job directory, is a directory and a list available through the school's guidance office. That's not relevant to us. We're not interested in that part. That's not the juicy bits. The juicy bits is this. This is our sentence. The sentence reads, this is what the sentence reads here. Our sentence, everything else that you see there is just there to fill up space. Everything else that you see there is just to confuse you, just to throw you off. This is how the sentence reads. Available through the school's guidance office is a job directory and a list of job referral centers that provide information for students in the need of employment. Now they made it a very long sentence in the hope that you will forget the fact that we're talking about what is available. What is available? There are two things that are available. They tell you right here. There are two things that are available. A directory and a list. So you cannot go around available is this and that. If it's this and that, it should be available are. Two things are available. Two things are available. You would not say two things is available. Two things are available. A directory and a list. You wouldn't say two things is available. A directory and a list. Two things are available. This verb has to be plural because the subject of the sentence here is plural. The subject of the sentence is the directory and the list. You see? And the list. And therefore it should be are. And that's answer choice A. Available through the guidance counselor of a guidance counselor's office are the list and the directory. That's all. that was the end of that exam. That was the end of our exercises in the grammar problem in this exam, which is the exam number 6. Tomorrow we'll begin exam number 7, and that will be day number 31. We have 20 more days to go. Altogether we'll have 50 days, because we do one exam, a series of questions in 5 days. Today being the day number 30 is the end of our 6th exam. We have 4 more to go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.